Life is meant to be lived to the fullest.
Push it. Mike will young nigga move that dope. Young nigga move that dope, babe, move that dope, babe, move that dope.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Long time no talk. I have so many updates to give y'all from the last month and a half that I haven't posted. I went to LA, cleaned out my closet. Before I went to LA, I have a furry friend. Hi. The sweetest little guy. He's about 2 years old. You're so cute. I was told that his previous owners, because I adopted him from a shelter, said that he was aggressive. He's not been aggressive at all towards me. I'm gonna let him down right now because he is 16 pounds and my back's hurting. Y'all will see more of his personality moving forward in my videos, but we're gonna spend some time together. I'm gonna give y'all all of the updates. First, I need to start my day today by going to the gym. Our weather's been really wishy-washy, like thunderstorm, the next day super sunny, thunderstorm, tornadoes, next day super sunny. I live in Dallas, Texas, for all the people that don't know. So I haven't been able to consistently tan, but it's supposed to be pretty good weather. We're gonna have 2 thunderstorms this weekend, so they say. So I wanna start off tanning, obviously, with just 30 minutes each side for a few days, and then as that tan develops, I can go longer. I want to be naturally tan this summer. I say this every single year that I want to be naturally tan. I haven't laid outside consistently and naturally tan, or even during summer actually got myself out of the house enough when there is good UV index, which in Texas is during the summer every single day for 3-4 months since I was like 13. I want to see how tan I can get naturally this year. Yeah, I'm really excited. This will be my first summer living in Dallas. This winter was so hard on me. When they say seasonal depression is a thing, it is a thing. It was so hard on me this year. We definitely had way more cold of a winter here than in LA. The past few years that I lived in LA, not as cold as other places, don't get me wrong. Some people are gonna be like, well, guess how cold it gets in New York. I know. For someone in Texas who we have really hot summers, those winters will creep up on you when you least expect it. It affected so much of my mental health. I don't want to sit on that. I honestly, since the sun's been out, despite the few thunderstorms, which I've always had really bad weather anxiety. Always. Let me not say that out loud. I'm trying to say things like that less out loud because power of the tongue and the things that you say and think matter. But in the past, I have had really bad weather anxiety. I will say in my new apartment, because of the view, thunderstorms have become less of an anxious thing for me and more of a beautiful thing for me to watch. Now, when we start getting tornado warnings, there's a problem. As far as like some rain and lightning and hearing the thunder, I've been doing a lot better. I'm just randomly babbling. I need to get ready for the gym. It is quad and hamstrings day. Hopefully I finish at a good time. We can tan, and then I have a few more things that I need to do today. So many updates to give y'all throughout this vlog, just whenever it comes up. Let's spend some time together, catch up on everything we need to catch up on so that I can not be stuck on things I did a month ago. Without further ado, let's get started with today's YouTube video. Long time no see. As you can tell, some changes have been made. Wow, hat hair. I'm in LA right now. So we just went to a Von Dutch event. It's Coachella week. I'm probably not gonna be able to be vlogging Coachella for YouTube, but I'm definitely gonna be vlogging Coachella for TikTok. So I'll insert all the clips in. Oh my gosh, look at the little pigeon. And we're with a special guest. We're actually with a few special guests.
Reagan, that's a dove, not a pigeon. God damn it. Hey! Misty guys, who's ready for Chella?
I'm so
Wait,
ready.
did you just tell them you can't bring your camera everywhere?
Yeah.
Well, did you know that doves mate for life?
Really?
They find their partner and they never leave them.
Really?
Isn't that really sweet?
Maybe that's why they're a symbol of love.
Well, it is.
Oh. I'm gonna try on this little set that is Aiden's for a party that we're going to tonight. Here's the set, fits like a glove. Aiden and I wear the same size, which is perfect because his clothes are perfect. You don't wanna take a shot?
Wait, should we?
Yeah.
A lot of fake people in the city.
Oh, I'm gonna cut that out.
Oh, no. We're talking about you, Aiden.
Yeah.
What are y'all saying about me? We ever asked Aiden to take a shot before he got in the shower, he would laugh in our face and go turn the shower on.
Reagan's here.
Yeah, fake.
Reagan, no.
We're recording without a hat.
Everyone.
A lot of fake people in this city.
They're just mad because anytime that they would ask me to take a shot before anything, I would say no. Which is usually true. But it was
Special
Yes.
circumstance. You get over here.
Yeah.
No chaser.
No.
I will be having a cheesecake, honey.
Yeah. You're like a little bit funny.
Yeah. You're being silly.
It was a big fat joke. Thanks, Damien, for asking what the rest of us wanted.
What do you want?
The Red Bull.
I'll drink one throughout the night.
I'll finish mine before I get in the shower.
Me too. Ooh, one-handed. Can I say a cheers? Really big shots. This is my whole hand.
Girl, Lord, this is a WeHo shot.
I think
It is a WeHo shot.
I think it looks great.
Did you close your eyes pouring?
Reagan doesn't think her
No, they were wide open.
I do, unfortunately. Wait, I want to make a cheers.
Oh, okay.
Cheers to being reunited with my best friends and them making me feel like I'm at home.
We love you. Love you, bunch.
Lots.
Love
So
you.
happy you're here. Cheers
Yeah.
to cheers to you making it
Love you
safe.
all.
And cheers to Coachella 2025. So I'm friends with a bunch of pussies.
Did you know that the male birds are prettier than women birds?
Really?
Always.
Their feathers are way
Well,
prettier.
Do you know why
Like
though?
peacocks?
Yes, because they try to. Fuck. Just tell me.
Okay.
Fucking tell
Well,
me.
when they have babies, they're not meant to stand out. They're meant to be like more
So they
hidden
can
that
camouflage
so they
and
can
take care.
camouflage and take care of their family.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I knew that. It was on 700.
One of our first like big videos together was our first
Meatballs.
mukbang. No,
No.
it was not on
Meatball.
YouTube.
It was our
We got high.
first time hanging out and like reconnecting.
Yeah.
We got high. We had Wingstop.
Domino's.
Domino's. And we did a mukbang and
What's
I'll have to show you the video. Even if what Matthew says isn't funny, his laugh afterwards makes it funny.
Well, because I laugh at everything I say.
You do,
I
I
laugh.
love
I
it.
make myself laugh. That's all that matters.
It is. I'm so glad.
Super glad you're here too.
I can put you in the Maha Club. What's up?
Are you from Texas?
Dallas, Texas, born and raised.
Born and raised?
My whole life.
So you're the only one not from Texas, camera guy.
Yeah. Thank you to Aiden's Closet.
And thank you to Reagan's ass. Good morning. Good morning. Really, dude. Look, Reagan's been here for less than 24 hours and somehow my room is a disaster.
I was cleaning up yesterday and he was like, well, why don't you just leave it?
No. I said, why don't you just leave your suitcase open, is what I said.
Well, it basically is. It's on the floor.
Can you add an explosion edit? It is the day before Coachella.
Woo!
Who's ready?
Oh my gosh, it's totally the day before Coachella.
It's the day before Coachella. Well, Coachella technically starts on Friday, but it starts tomorrow for us.
Oh, yeah.
So.
We'll be in Coachella tomorrow.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo, boo-boo.
Oh, a lot's happened.
A lot's
since you
happened.
got here. Good morning, vlog.
Good morning. It is Saturday. We are going to get a coffee right now, post Saturday reset, kind of. Well, currently, I'm in LA. I tried to film yesterday, but I didn't. And I have 3 more days, so. We say I have 3 more days, but my ears are still a lot of
The
pressure.
ears are really. Does Matthew know that his window's down?
Probably not. I'll text him. So yesterday we rotted post Coachella, post not giving ourselves any break after Coachella, and partying even more somehow.
We won't speak on that.
We had a few nights. Just got back. What'd you
Breakfast
order?
of Champions. It's from this place called Tiago in Hollywood.
Looks so good. Is that tomato?
Yeah, you can take it off.
Okay, I'm gonna try it with the tomato on it first. Ooh, there's a pickle.
No.
Oh, it's avocado.
See? Can't even tell it's there.
Reagan's eating a tomato.
What?
We're in the car right now. We were gonna go to Rodeo. Well, wait. We had Coachella and all of that. I'm sure if you've watched my TikTok videos, then you know we had a time and a half. We all like have sinuses infections and we're not okay.
Dust did us dirty.
But we're currently on the way to Beverly Center now. We want to go into YSL. I want to treat myself to a new bag while I'm here,
And I might get a matching wallet.
which would be so cute. Aiden and Matthew styled me.
Super hot.
Like,
stuff.
I
really
love
hot
it.
stuff.
Yeah, I literally
We'll show
love
you
it.
guys like the whole look when we got out of the car.
Yeah, they wanted to style me with like some red bottoms and it looked really good. It's just not my size shoe. They're Matthews.
I see Reagan wearing like the heck out of red bottoms.
Oh
Like,
my
if you
God, I
got-
would.
If you had a pair,
Oh,
like,
I would. I'd wear them
you
all
would-
the time.
You would get your money's worth.
Yeah, 1000%. Anyways,
behind this damn bus. Please, if we ever make it there.
we're currently on the way to the mall right now. I don't like my hair straight usually. It's just something that I have to get used to. I'm used to curling my hair all the time.
It's like a safety blanket.
Exactly. I know that my hair is gonna look good every time that I straighten it, so every time that I curl it, so I never straighten it. But I'm trying to, after watching some videos that Aiden showed me, straighten my hair more. I feel like a woman right now.
You look so good. It's great.
I think I started something. I got what I wanted. At least you're working, but girl, I can't feel my face.
We just got to the mall. Our first stop obviously is gonna be YSL. Wait, they do have a YSL store here?
Yeah, Matthew Googled it.
Love the mall, personally. Like, I could walk around the mall for hours. Do I like trying on things? No, I hate it.
I want her to try things on every time we go shopping, and she says no.
I hate trying things on. I just get so hot and overwhelmed, especially when things don't fit. Someone just said hi to Aiden and said wait, we just passed Jenny from Gossip Girl.
Who is that?
Jenny from Gossip Girl.
No.
Yeah, we did. He's right there. And that's totally someone I would want to go say hi to, but I'm not gonna do it because I get nervous saying hi to people. But I love when people say hi to me.
You know what? I think of that too, because I've seen people that I'm like, oh my god, I want to take a photo.
Yeah, I saw Julia Fox at Coachella and I didn't say hi to her and I wanted to so bad.
That's how I was with Leah. Whenever I met Leah, I was like, oh my god, I'm so nervous, but I had to do it.
I couldn't record in the store, but I did get something at YSL, but I did not get a purse. I just didn't love any of the purses, and for me personally, I have to love a bag before I get it. I'm not just getting a bag because I have the money to get a bag. I'm just not. I just extended my trip. I say that, but I haven't canceled my flight, but I'm going to today. I'm extending my trip. I'm staying an extra week just so that I could show y'all a week of my life in LA, and so that I could see my friends, and so that I could probably avoid some of my responsibilities back in Dallas. I'm being honest. I want to do like a little staycation at some point this week, like get a hotel just for a night, because I've never done that before. That would be really out of my comfort zone. Maybe I should wait to take myself on a date until then, or why not take myself on two? But it's literally 3 p.m. right now. I have just been going out so much because I've been wanting to see all of my friends in LA, and I have been, especially when I was at Coachella. I think I might go to Stagecoach this week. That's pending. That's gonna be really funny if we do, because I have nothing planned for that, and it would be very last minute. I'm pulling out a joint right now. I'm gonna hit this a few times before I start getting ready. Oh my gosh, you know what song I've been obsessed with since I've been here, or re-obsessed with, dare I say?
LA, the place of all places. Drug use and all faces can make or break you.
Just vlogged a little bit for TikTok, but I have decided, well, I'm not just decided, I booked it and everything, that I'm gonna go to a hotel. I'm gonna do a little staycation. It sounds a little nerve-wracking for no reason, but that's why I want to do it. It's something that I've wanted to do for a really long time, like whenever I lived in LA while living in Dallas, that I've just never committed to. I'm also going to Disney tomorrow, and we're gonna go there from day to night, so. And then we might go to Stagecoach this weekend, Matthew and I, which is basically like the country version music festival of Coachella. I went last year. I talked about it on YouTube last year, actually. That's like 50-50. We don't for sure know if we're going. We don't have anything planned for it, but it's literally already 5:20, and if I want to have like a day-ish, I need to get a move on it, so I'm trying to hurry up with my makeup, and after I get ready, I'm just gonna change into a chill outfit. I want to go to the Grove, I think, after I drop off my luggage at the hotel, and stop into Sephora, maybe stop into Nike, something like that, and then I want to take myself to dinner, and then I can have like a room service type of night at the hotel. I just got in my hotel. It's already 7 p.m. I'm taking so long, but it's okay. I'll wake up early tomorrow and make sure that we have like a whole morning too for this staycation on vacation. I'm gonna give y'all a quick little tour of my hotel since I'm about to leave. Okay, here we go for my room overview. I have like my own little living room situation. I have my bed right here. I obviously just have one bed because it's just me. This mirror. I've stayed at this hotel before, so all of this might look familiar. And then I have the bathroom, gorgeous shower. It's so pretty. I love the lighting. Let's just go do it. I am a little nervous to be staying in a hotel alone because people are crazy, but I think it will be really good for me too, because I just do not have a lot of trust in the world and other people, and I think a lot of the time it works in my benefit, but it also makes me a very anxious person sometimes. Even though I'm social and outgoing, I still have my moments where
I get really overwhelmed, or I'm very paranoid, or I think the worst in situations when I should just be living my life, because it is not good to live like that and constantly be on edge of the people around you, in terms of strangers, not my friends obviously. So that's kind of like one of the main reasons why I'm deciding to do this, because it does make me uncomfortable, but I want to make the most of it, and I want to be doing this more often, because life is meant to be lived to the fullest, even small big things like this, and I need to prove that to myself because I know it's true. Let's go. Hello. I'm so good. How are you? First stop is the Grove, and it's only open for another hour and a half. We gotta make it quick. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. They're playing like soft music. I'm gonna walk into Nordstrom first. Thanks. So cute. I'm just looking. But my black heels that I wear every single time that I go out, they're my go-to heels. They're from Steve Madden, are worn out. So I'm not gonna be mad at myself if I find a pair of shoes that I love. These are like a way cuter version of what I was just looking at. This is so cute. And so expensive.
What? Oh shit.
Thank you so much.
Are you at the Grove?
I'm like just walking normally. I feel like I'm walking in sneakers. I'm in Aloe right now, and there's this freaking guy that keeps coming up to me and bothering me. He said something to me at Nordstrom, and I'm walking around Aloe. Not what I wanted to happen, because I'm already so weird about random guys coming up to me. But let's hope that he leaves me alone moving forward. And luckily I'm at a crowded mall. I'll close out. I got a drink at the bar. I need to start getting ready for dinner. I just don't have a lot of getting ready to do. Maybe curl my hair.
Is that a vlogging camera?
Yeah.
I just got my first like a week ago. It's like everyone else around you can see you.
Yeah, exactly.
Except you.
Literally, yeah, exactly. I did get the pair of shoes. I'm wearing a robe right now, but I'm gonna wear the exact same top that I was wearing, except with leather pants and my new red bottoms.
Fuck on that bitch on lay up. Fuck on that bitch on lay up. Fuck on that bitch. Tell me you back in that action.
She on ecstasy. Fuck her 2 times and I live to be. Not with that extra shit. I won't text it.
So many ways to love you. Used to be dead down. I'm about to jet now. I just buy my jet. Fuck. Open your mouth. You speak good to me. I feel like it. Fucking with a G.
I just got back to my hotel room. I put on a little PJ set that I got from Brandy Melville. I'm so tired. I have Disney tomorrow, which will be so fun. I'm trying to do the whole solo date in vlogging it thing while also taking my time to spend by myself as well. Otherwise, this would be a little more interesting. If this was like just a solo date vlog and that's it, or like a staycation vlog and that's it, then there would be a lot more to this. If I'm being honest, my night tonight is looking like me making cute TikToks and then washing my face and going to bed, and then waking up at a decent time tomorrow because we have such a long day tomorrow. And I bought an outfit today for Disney, so hopefully it works out because I did not try it on. There's one thing about me, I do not like trying clothes on whenever I get clothes, and that has fucked me over a lot in the past. I get hot and overwhelmed, and it's just not fun for me. I am ready to lay in bed and sit on my phone. That's what I feel like doing, and this whole day and night it's supposed to be about what I feel like doing, not what I feel like I'm supposed to do. That's what I do most of the time, what I feel like I'm supposed to do versus what I want to do. I take that back. I mostly do what I want to do, and that's what I'm doing tonight. I'm not mad at it. Good morning. It's 6:25 a.m. I woke up around 5:30 a.m. maybe a little bit before. I'm sitting on the couch right now. One of the things that I got yesterday that I didn't end up doing, which makes sense because I was drinking alcohol and that probably would have not been a good entry, is journal. And I also got some pens for my journaling. So I'm gonna go to the cafe. I want to make the most of this little solo date. I'm definitely gonna do another one of these in Dallas. I had a lot of fun yesterday, but I wish that I got to my hotel earlier. It's okay because I woke up late to begin with. It did set the tone for me wanting to do this in multiple different areas, like Dallas for one, where I live. And I think this will really help me fall in love with being in my own company, which I already am. I've just really wanted like connection, a boyfriend recently, which is okay because as humans we value and crave connection with others. There was a time like when I was doing 75 hard where I didn't even care or think of boys or wanting a boyfriend. I was so focused on myself, and I want to get back to that. And I think this would be one of the ways out of a few different things that would really really help me get back to that mindset. So this will be continued, and the hotel series will be its own.
I'm just scared to learn a lesson. The pressure's on, both hearts beat like a metronome. Baby, try and understand me. I take flights when I learn it's time to go. It's your fault for loving. I ain't signed up for nothing like that. I'm just doing me, I was coming right back. We don't speak the same language.
Yes? Oh. Well, I want to say guess what we're doing today, but I haven't stopped talking to... Damn it. I want to say guess what we're doing today, but I haven't stopped talking about it. We're headed to Disney. Yeah, we're headed to Disney and we're in the car. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go far because it's in Anaheim and we're in LA. And you know what? I'm with my baes. First stop before we go to Disney is Red Bulls.
Pick me up.
Yeah. Except Aiden's not even getting anything.
Well, because I wanted like a coffee, but maybe I'll get something in here.
Oh, yeah. Matthew's showing Damien how to pump gas right now. I'm gonna do pink. Why not? I want to try it. It just looks cute.
Quick gas station pit stop. Pick me up. Cheers.
Cheers! I love the top that I'm wearing, but I'm definitely, after we pee, buying a shirt because I do not want to be fixing it the whole time, and I'm like one gust of wind and I'm gonna be dress coded. So I'll get a jacket or something. It's kind of chilly anyways.
It is, a little bit. The wind's getting in.
Yeah. Damn it.
What I gotta say to get a piece of that? Damn. What I gotta say to get a piece of that? Damn. What I gotta say to get a piece of that? Damn. What I gotta say to get a piece of that?
We met quite a few people, honestly, already, and some girl. One of the cutest people. And one of the people that I met, her name is Amber, and she gave me her ears. And they were crying, and then Matthew and I almost cried. You're being so nice. Hi. Oh my God. Hi. Oh, yes. I was telling my sister, I'm like, she's here. Wait, is it okay that I'm vlogging? Yes. It's nice to meet you. Of course. Hi.
Of course.
Aww. My favorite part about meeting people is when they walk away and they're like, woohoo! Like, that's the best part. Because I used to be like, I went to meet and greets. I met like Bryce Hall, I met the MagCon boys, I met Blake Gray, like all of them. Hi! Yes, girl!
Like looking at your TikTok, we were like,
cute,
oh
thank you.
you're so beautiful.
Is it okay that I'm vlogging?
Yeah,
okay,
it's
cute. Woohoo! We just rode the Incredibles ride, and Damien and I got spicy hot dogs. Cheers. They're really hot. Huh? I added hot fries.
I want to do that.
So good. Look how bad my sweat stains are. What's the grilled half chicken shawarma?
I'm gonna start off with a dirty martini, please.
I'll also do the pear martini. We are currently at dinner. I am not necessarily more awake. What time do we think that we're gonna leave today?
Probably time when they close.
We got 3 hours, y'all. Anyways, Matthew booked us a cute restaurant in Disney. It's super nice. It's so cute, guys. It's so, like, I don't know, like Disney restaurant, but like not in a kiddie way, in an adult way.
In there is like cuter.
Yeah,
We're kind of in the back.
we're not in like the cute place. It's cuter over there. I'll try to get some clips when we're walking out. My phone died and Matthew literally saved the day. I'm not touching my phone. I'm like charged. Here.
Well, you just.
Good morning. I tried my best to vlog at Disney yesterday, but it didn't exactly work in the way that I wanted it to because I was so tired. Plus, I was recording in real time for TikTok. So right now I have a gifting suite. We found out yesterday while we were at Disney that Matthew and I are going to Stagecoach with a brand. So last minute, but I'm so thankful because Stagecoach last year was so healing for me. You know, with living in Texas, listening to country music my whole entire life. Matthew also likes country music, so it's gonna be a really good time. Very different vibe from Coachella. I'm gonna try to bring my
my camera along as well, but I'm literally wearing sweats and a black tee. White Fox basically reached out to me and said that they'd like to send me outfits to wear at Stagecoach. I, of course, because I also don't have anything, I was like, hell yeah, except they're not gonna get to me in time, but they are having a gifting suite, which basically is whenever they invite a bunch of creators to come in at different times, pick out an outfit for Stagecoach or for whatever event they're gonna do. For today, it's Stagecoach. They always make it like super duper cute, and I'm really excited because I haven't been to one of these events in such a long time because I've been living in Texas. I literally never pass up White Fox gifting suites. They're one of my favorite brands. I'm not wearing any makeup because we have a spray tan appointment. Well, actually, I'm wearing a little bit of concealer, but you can't even tell, honestly. We have spray tans at 4 p.m. and it's currently 1:12 p.m. So I'm gonna try to only be there for like an hour, come back, maybe start packing early if I have all of my outfits. Today's gonna be a chaotic day because it's the day before Stagecoach and we just found out yesterday that we're going, and we were at Disney, so we couldn't do any prepping or planning. I'm so glad that I got my nails done earlier this week, which y'all didn't see. I got them done during the weekend. Worked out perfectly though, because these are much more my vibe. The nails that I had before were like bedazzled nails, which I don't mind either, but when I get fun, funky nails or different nails other than a French tip, because this is my go-to, I get so bored of them so quickly. It's like so fun and cute for the first like day or two, and then after that I'm like, I want my French tips. Feeling very me right now, and I'm really excited to go into Stagecoach feeling like that. I am so embarrassed. My phone's at 2%, so I have to leave the event right now. But I was like, I have to ride the bull before I leave the event because there's a bull. I'm from Texas. I am wearing sweats. I'm gonna give myself that. But oh my gosh, I just embarrassed the fuck out of myself. I fell on the bull before I even got on the bull. I immediately afterwards was like, I'm leaving. Love y'all. I gotta go. I can't be here anymore. I just got back to Matthew and Aiden's. I got a spray tan just now, an in-home spray tan, so I have to wait. You can tell. I have to wait like 2.5, 3 hours, and then I can wash it off with just water. Look at Matthew. He always looks so scary after a spray tan. Scary. Matthew and I have a ritual now where we sit outside because you can't fucking sit in bed or like do anything.
Or sit on our
furniture. Yeah, or sit on furniture or anything. So I sit on my couch when I get a spray tan, but I have a dark gray couch that's not gonna have any indent when I do. They have a tan couch.
Did I just hear that camera turn on? You're nasty for that.
I have not been vlogging for freaking YouTube because I'm vlogging so much for TikTok.
Don't worry, I'm trying to remind her.
I know, yeah, he was like, you should probably vlog. Forget about YouTube. I know. We'll see how I end up editing this video. I am gonna go ahead and post this video no matter what footage I end up getting, no matter how short it is, how long it is, because not every video has to be the perfect video.
But we've been living in the moment.
We've been living in the moment in such a good way.
And it's so much easier to pull like your phone out and
film
like
a 15-second video and then like spend the next 2 hours like invested.
It's just scary to bring the camera around town.
Very
especially
scary.
to a festival.
Yeah. We're currently on the way to Stagecoach, which...
Here we go again.
I know.
Cheers.
Cheers. I'm actually about to get glammed as we speak right now by the Damian Diaz. This is my last few hours in LA. 7 p.m. I go back to Texas tomorrow. I tried my very best to vlog this LA trip, but I honestly couldn't even tell you what I did on this LA trip. It went by so fast. Like, I feel like it was so chaotic. I was vlogging so much for TikTok that it like almost didn't make sense to vlog for YouTube. So I'm sorry some people are gonna be upset. Hope y'all understand. That's the truth of the matter. I decided to start vlogging now and just vlog a week in my life of me like getting back in routine and resetting my sleep schedule and all of the good little self-care things that I have not been doing on this LA trip, I'll tell you that. I'm so excited. Basically, one of my best friends, I have like 3 best friends in LA, Aiden, Damien, and Matthew. They're all in the beauty community, and Damien's a makeup artist, and he's gonna give me the glam of a lifetime, and we're gonna catch up and have a good week starting right now. Okay, the reveal.
Oh, you told them before this was gonna happen?
Yes, Damien was with me.
Whoa.
Okay, so let's talk about it.
Whoa. It's kind of Y2K in a sense.
Hey.
Really good stuff.
Who's that girl?
I feel so cool. I literally need to hire them.
I'll do it
as my
gladly
friends.
for you.
No, I need to hire them as my friends. Being in LA was so good for me for so many different reasons. Seeing my best friends, Coachella, Disney, the fact that I lived there the last 3.5 years. But as you can tell throughout my trip, I was really drained just because I live alone. So I'm used to that. And I was so go. I was partying so much. And so it was really important for me whenever I got back to Texas to develop more of a routine. From this segment moving forward, I talk a lot about some things that I've been going through, what's been going on for the people that follow me on TikTok, why I haven't been posting as much, and my plan for content moving forward, and just show y'all me trying to get more in routine after that trip. Again, I had so much fun. Obviously, do not regret it at all, but it did highlight a lot of the things that I needed to start working on whenever I got back to Texas. So now we're gonna spend a week together in Texas and get it together. Why are you just staring at yourself like that? 6:45. I woke up at 6:05. I need to get up. I'm watching like health TikTok right now. Let's make some breakfast before we go to the gym. Good morning. I'm gonna do an egg scramble. I wish I cooked the vegetables first, but there's always tomorrow. I made some Moroccan mint green tea for some energy. I'm gonna try it. If I end up having an energy drink, then I end up having an energy drink. I might have to like wean up to it because I do have a really high caffeine intake. I'm working on it. And then this is my spread. I added some cottage cheese on the side and some chili oil. Next time I do this, I'll definitely cook the bell peppers before. Super good stuff. I actually forgot that I have to film a promo for Bloom and I almost just opened it. Today I'm gonna hit chest, tris, and shoulders at the gym. It's almost 8 a.m. So we're gonna go ahead and go. It's also supposed to be cloudy, so I probably won't tan. But then again, they've been getting our weather wrong, so we will have to see. Oh, I do not wanna hit this workout. Every time that I don't wanna hit a workout, I just remind myself how good it feels after the workout. Plus, I'm so bloated right now from the eggs. And I started my period yesterday, so I'm like,
Homer hanging on my neck, the bracelet matches a set. My brother name is Tina Dollar, stop all that back and forth over the net. My mama wish I would've went corporate, she wish I would've went exec. I still turn to a CEO, so the lifestyle she respect. Ayy, 2 sprinters to Quebec, Chevy ou et Montbec. They only giving niggas +1, so I never pull up to the Met. You know I gotta bring the set, you know I gotta bring the G block, you know I gotta bring the D block, cause you know how sticky it get, ayy. 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 She want me to play with that cat, ayy. She love how I make it away, ayy. You know how sticky it get.
workout done. What? He is a talker. He said, yeah, I love you. The book that I'm reading right now is Out of the Habit. It's so good. It touches on a lot of subjects, one that I needed to hear and that I've been wanting to hear, and it's been so relatable for me. It has talked about so many things that I've had my own questions about, and that things that I've been noticing about myself that I want to change. And it has a lot of starting points rather than just being like, this is what you need to do. It like tells you step by step, these are the actions you need to take to get to this place. I will read some lines throughout the book so you'll know what I'm talking about, and I can go in depth on what that means to me and why I needed to hear it, especially because some of the things that y'all will hear are things that I've talked about before on social media. But I got some packages afterwards. I was gonna get myself a coffee, but it said I had 1 package. Turns out I had 3. So I'm gonna do a little unboxing. This is for a promo, or a few, not just one promo, but it's for like 5 different videos. And it's from White Fox. First things first, I'm not gonna do a try on because I'm gonna do a try on in my videos. Got this halter top. It has some beads at the top, plain white halter top. It ties at the bottom of the back, so basically backless. I also got this big t-shirt for like a pool cover up, this polka dot dress, and it ties at the top also for a halter, but you could definitely just tie it in the back and do it strapless. This is a long maxi dress. It's yellow. Ties in the back, but it is a backless moment too. The straps are a little weird, so I'm not holding this up right, but I've been obsessed with yellow recently. Oh, this is a small little orange dress as well. Has like a corset style tie up in the back. Love this color for the summer. I'm really confused, but I can tell it's really cute stuff. I'm gonna have to reference the picture when I try it on. Oh my gosh, guys, these little pool pants, so cute. This is a midi black ruched dress, off the shoulder, classier look. Ooh, guys, ooh, this is really cute. I had this cheetah dress from White Fox that I used to wear all the time. I'm sure if you've watched my videos, you have seen it. I've posted pictures in it, I've posted videos in it, and I've overworn it. I actually ended up donating it to the women's shelter a few weeks ago. I basically got the same thing, except a little bit more of a mature version. It's like cupped at the top. It's not mesh see-through like the other one was. Love this. I need to go to a dinner this weekend and wear this. Off the shoulder, folds over right here. Gorgeous. I mean, you can't go wrong with stuff like that. This is a little out of my comfort zone. I don't wear skirts because in the front it'll look fine, but in the back it'll be like lifted up like this and then my whole entire butt's out. I got it in a size small instead of an extra small. This pink ruffly skirt, super cute. Oh, I'm obsessed with these. For summer, I feel like this is gonna be super duper in. I feel like it was super duper in last year, or it's even already in now. These knit mini shorts, love this colorway too. These are earrings. It's half of a flower and half of a flower. Pull cover up as well. It's just this skirt. Knowing me, this makes a lot of sense because guess who got the matching bikini? Gorgeous. Damn, I'm wearing one of these tomorrow. I get my tops in extra small and then I get my bottoms in a small or a medium. Bottoms, wow, I'm excited for this. Same thing in cheetah print. Cute. This is the top. It has a crab and a jellyfish. That was all that I got from White Fox. I also have a pepper mayo video to film, but the thing is I have to finish filming either my White Fox first or my pepper mayo first because exclusivity agreements. It's a thing that most brands do. You can't post with these certain brands until you finish this partnership and after X amount of days and all that, so. Oh, and even though this isn't sponsored, I do have a discount code for White Fox. If you liked any of this stuff, you can, I have 2 different codes. I guess it doesn't matter which one you use. I think they're both 15% off, but you can use Reagan, TikTok in all caps, or you can use my code Reagan in all caps and get some money off if you purchase anything. Aw, cute. I got, I don't know what this is, maybe like decoration for a cup. These little hearts. Oh, cherries. These little cherry socks. Ooh, some matches. Look how cute this candle is. I'm never gonna wanna light this, but I definitely will put it up. I mean, it smells amazing, trust. Like, I do wanna light it. Gosh, that's so cute. Cherry almond softening body wash, the matching moisturizer. It smells really good. I'm gonna put this in my guest bathroom. Hair clip, the same thing, but just a smaller version to put like in my purse or something. This collagen lip mask. Aw, this little cherry bracelet, if y'all can see it. Thank you, Jergens. Wow, my first like little PR package from them. I'm gonna put all this stuff out my islands now, covered in all these clothes, and then put them in my storage closet, which is my guest closet. That's kind of where I keep all of my PR that I'm not immediately using, or just so that it's separated and more organized rather than having it out. Like all my pepper mayo stuff's already in a pile. I have last month's White Fox stuff in a pile. It stays in that pile until I'm told whether or not the videos were approved. I keep them there before I put them up in my closet so I don't forget any pieces, because if the content isn't approved and I have to refilm all of the content, it just makes it easier because it's all right there. And then once everything's approved, then I put it in my closet. I just took an everything shower and I did end up getting a coffee. I need to take a Zyrtec because, fun fact, I'm allergic to cats. So I just take a Zyrtec. And I'm not deathly allergic to cats. I just will get hives and my eyes will get really itchy if I touch them and then touch my face or my skin. The allergy comes from a cat's saliva. So you could feed them certain food that helps with them being more hypoallergenic. It comes from their saliva. They lick their fur and then you touch their fur and touch yourself, and that's where you get allergies. I'm really bad at taking pills, so I'll show y'all what I do when I need to take medicine. I saw this on TikTok. You put it in your mouth with whatever liquid. I'm gonna do coffee because I have coffee, but usually water. You tilt your head as you're doing it and it creates like a little like whirlpool in your throat and it goes down easier. I don't know. But as someone who is really bad at taking pills, it actually works. So easy peasy. I'm gonna do like a little chit chat, get ready with y'all, show y'all the makeup that I've been doing. I just feel like doing my makeup right now and I need to get out of the house and pick up a few things. So why not? Look good, feel good. I have a Ipsy partnership that I have to film in between me getting ready. And it has like a few random products. I actually haven't gone through it yet. So if I cut out in between, it's because I used those. My hair's blow dried. I actually already filmed like most of my Ipsy video. I just need to do lip liners. I got these 2 from them, from Morphe. I got Spiffy and Makeup Talk. I actually love this brand deal. This is not sponsored, but Ipsy is a really good idea. Basically 5 different beauty products that I get to try. And as someone who has openly talked about wanting to try more makeup looks, different makeup products, and get out of my comfort zone and really just experiment to find my look, this is perfect.
She's so persuasive, that marijuana. She's so flirtatious. How does it feel to be?
I'm gonna go get my journal while I do my makeup so I can share feels like real weed. So I can share with y'all the notes that I took from reading, my relation to it and why I like it so much. So the book basically reaches into what it means to live a life of purpose. It talks about how we are creatures of habit as humans. When you watch videos of people like mine, for example, if you watch video of me and I'm like, this is my morning routine, this is me working out, this is me waking up early, XYZ, and you watch that and you're like, oh, I want that. It's more so, and I've done it too. I mean, there's times where I'm not in routine, and I recently just got back on routine, which is why I'm saying this. This is not me being like, get like me, because what, like, this is social media, and I promise you I'm not as put together as it always seems. And though I'm trying to get there, like, I can at least be honest about the fact that I've definitely had my moments and times where I've wanted to be like right now. Even with having a good routine, there's still things and aspirations that I have, things that I want for myself, and a desire for change. Rather than reflecting on that, look inside at what your habits are. It's not a matter of having habits. Everyone has habits. We're a creature of habit. We have habits that we don't even realize are habits, and we subconsciously do. For example, getting in your car and driving. Not that you shouldn't be conscious while driving, but waking up and getting on your phone, things like that. It's more so about, instead of saying like, oh, I want habits, recognizing that you already do have habits. What are those habits, and what habits would you like to have in replacement, and how can you get there? First note that I wrote down was, a life of purpose doesn't just ask what matters, but what matters the most. And to add on to that, you are more than your decisions, and certainly more than your mistakes, but a lot of your circumstances are the product of those. My dad always says choices and consequences. That's literally whenever I would go out or go do something, whenever I was a teenager and in high school, he would always say choices, and I couldn't go out unless I responded and said consequences, because although things happen that are outside of your control, it is important to look at the things that are in your control. This next thing that I wrote down goes in perfectly with that. If you are not consciously building your habits, they are unconsciously building you. The things that you do day to day do matter, and the first thing you do in the morning, one thing, for example, that I do in the mornings, I literally did it this morning. I don't remember the last time that I didn't do this, actually. Every single morning, the first thing I do is get on my phone. Honestly, I'll say the least amount that I'm on my phone in the morning is 30 minutes. The least amount. And it's me doom scrolling. And by doom scrolling, I mean me just aimlessly scrolling on my phone with no intention other than entertainment. And if I'm really being honest with myself, procrastination to start the day. Now imagine if I started my day right when I wake up, I drank 8 to 16 ounces of water, stretched, meditated, prayed, and how different my life would be, which it's something that I'm working. That's one, I use that as an example because that's one of the biggest things that I need to work on. And I was about to say I am working on, but no, I'm not. I literally haven't taken one step of action to stop that. And the same thing goes for before bed and before I go to sleep. The last thing that I'm looking at does not need to be my phone, especially as someone who works from their phone, does social media, and is on it 24/7. When I'm outside of filming, I need to work on not being on my phone. I mean, texting loved ones and friends and stuff like that, yes, that's important. But in terms of scrolling on social media, unless it's something, I seriously think I'm going to put this restriction on myself, unless it's something, because it is part of my job, like catching up on trends for like 30 minutes. I don't need 5 hours at the end of my day to do that. And sometimes I do that, and it's really bad for your mental health. I think we all know this. It's huge in this society. But I think it'd be a good restriction to be, okay, if I am gonna do that, then do Pinterest, because on my Pinterest, it's so different than any other social media app that I have. Not sponsored by Pinterest. Unless I literally clarify that it's a sponsored anything on YouTube, it's not sponsored. Like, unless I say, thank you, blah, 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 for sponsoring this video, they're not a sponsorship in the video. But my Pinterest is solely tailored to apartment decor that I like and ideas for content that I like that I've tailored over the last maybe 8, 9, 10 years that I've had Pinterest. And that is a like for you page. And it's like not just for you because it's an explore page based on things that you've saved and interacted with on Pinterest. But I feel like Pinterest really is for you. Like, it's for the betterment of you, or at least my Pinterest is. I have healthy food ideas on there, organization hacks, just overall life hacks, quotes that are super motivating, stuff like that. And that's what I need to be, if I'm going to be on my phone, really paying attention to, because those are things that are gonna help me. But scrolling on TikTok, I couldn't even tell you one thing that was on my For You page that I scrolled on TikTok and watched. And I think also a lot of that comes from the fact that I'm more so a content creator than I have been a consumer as of lately. I say that because I've also had moments where I've consumed more than I've created, but I've been creating more and not really paying attention to like trends and stuff, which is something I want to get better at, but like something off on the side and for not as much time, because at the end of the day, trends are really fun and it's a good way to engage with my audience, especially if a lot of people have seen a certain trend. Jumping on it allows other people to see different sides of me than like the regular content that I make. So I do like that. A lot of content that I do make too is more tailored to my day-to-day life. I don't know where I was going with that. It's that damn pen. Intentionality looks like rest days and quality relationships, but it also looks like and means setting boundaries and learning to walk away from good things that just aren't the right things. That one really spoke to me. I don't want to touch on that one, but take obviously what you want from that, how that could be implemented or relatable to your life. Maybe I'll talk about it in the future, but that was something that really stuck out to me. There's definitely things in my life that are good and fun, while also at the same time not the best things for me and aren't a reflection of who I want to be and the woman that I want to be and who I want to show up as. They're things that I'm going to have to cut out of my life that I've been holding on to, and I've had thoughts before that I've shut out, but also I feel a distraction despite not having necessarily one reason, something that I feel serves me like something else could, you know, or in the way that something else could. Becoming the person you want to be requires you to let go of some parts of the person you have been, letting old habits fall away and creating space for new rhythms. That's pretty self-explanatory, but I guess that's another way to touch on the last bullet point as well. And that's where I was kind of going with that. This, what I'm about to say, will touch more into what I will talk about later on that has to do with content, my plan for content moving forward. Rather than being normalized, failure becomes the ultimate enemy, and too often we start to see ambition as its cause. I've definitely self-sabotaged myself a lot of times through content creating by getting in my own head. Like for example, I've never done Pilates. I've wanted to do Pilates for years. I've never done it. Why? Because I'm so scared, and I genuinely mean this. Like I'm not just like, oh, I'm so scared, but I really don't want to do it. I want to do it so bad. I want to be a Pilates girl, also be a gym girl. Like I want to better myself in a multitude of different ways, and I want to try it. If I don't end up liking it, then I won't end up doing it, but I want to try it. And because I'm so scared of looking like a newbie and being judged by other people if I were to go to a class for not being able to maybe complete the workout or have bad form and get corrected and feel embarrassed about it, instead of embracing trying something for the first time and failing a bunch of times, it's more so something that I've let get in my head and scare me and keep me from doing something that I could really enjoy and something that could really better my life and take me one step closer to being that dream version of myself. So that was not something, I mean, it was something in different ways, but for the most part, past me, that was not something that I would have related to or could relate to, because I've kind of always been, I mean, I still am. With that being said, I still am at my core. There's just little oddball things that I get really weird about, and it's definitely more so me self-sabotaging and thinking that something's gonna go wrong or getting too in my head and overthinking it. Want to say I feel like that's something that's developed the last year, and the result is probably social media and content. Again, I will touch on this topic and it will all make sense what I'm saying right now in relation to what I will say later, and I'm saying that because I know I'm gonna want to have like a sit down talk about it rather than lightly skim through it right now while I'm doing my makeup. It's something I'm gonna be like fully attentive towards while I'm talking about it. That's definitely something that within the last year has developed, and I will tell you firsthand, it's definitely from social media. Now I know I'm a content creator. I know that I chose this job, which, I mean, if you ask me, I technically, well, yeah, I did actually. I've been working for it my whole entire life. I wanted this my whole entire life. I literally have been making YouTube videos, taught myself how to edit, got my first camera in 7th grade. Like I knew what I wanted to do when I was a kid, and I'm so thankful that it actually worked out. And it came from me being ambitious. It came from me being determined and wanting it that bad. There was no backup plan. That was what I was gonna do. I was gonna make it happen, and thank God, literally thank God, I had God on my side, and I trusted myself as well, and I got lucky because it's a combination of everything, and I'm able to do that today. But there's dark sides to doing social media. I think a lot of people are like, oh, well, you signed up for this, but a lot of people, including myself, and there's positive parts of this too. Like there's positive things to take away. It's positive and negative to literally everything. There's a lot of things that maybe I should have known. I think also social media has changed a lot from whenever I was first pursuing it. Plus I was just too young to understand what a lot of social media has become now. But a lot of people, including myself, actually didn't realize how many, I've had my friends tell me, like, I actually never realized how much hate there is on social media until, and I'm not saying this to victimize myself, at the end of the day, everyone gets hate, even people off social media. It's a huge part of life. It's just a part of life. And should it be? No, but there are unhappy people in the world. There are people with opinions. It's gonna happen no matter what. I've had people say, many, if not most of my friends say, I never realized how much hate there is on social media until I met you. I've never realized like what half of this stuff is, like hate pages and stuff like that, until I was exposed to it through you and through becoming your friend. And honestly, when they tell me that, I'm like, honestly, same. The very last bullet point, I made sure to write down every single thing from that sentence rather than what I usually do, which is like damn near spark notes when I'm reading. I really am trying to take away that power that hate has had on my life, and even little things. Like, I've already done it so much in this video, I'm doing it right now, over explaining something because I'm so scared that someone's gonna take something the wrong way. But get a load of this, they still do, even if I over explain it. This is the last bullet that I wrote. That was in the last sentence that I read before I decided to stop taking book notes. Even when you are living the life you love, when you are your happiest and best self, there are going to be people who aren't your people, who have something to say or critique and comment on. Which is so true. Mind you, this book has nothing to do with social media. Someone else can take that a different way in a different part of their life or something they're going through, and it can still relate to them. But this literal whole like 10 pages that I read this morning, and this whole book in general, which is why I'm reading it, and I'm not trying to necessarily promote it, but I'm sure that I naturally am by talking about it, because self-help books have truly changed my life, and when I'm not reading them, it reflects on my daily life and my daily habits. And I haven't read a lot of them while I've been here in Dallas, and I feel like that has also been a direct reflection of some of the things that I've been going through off camera and things that I've noticed about myself off camera too, which is why if I think about my best self or my future self, the woman that I want to be, she is doing that because of how beneficial it has been to my life. And if something's super beneficial to your life, regardless of, oh, you randomly just don't feel like doing it, you think you're too busy, but then you spend 30 minutes or hours scrolling on your phone and you're not too busy for that. That's how I'm trying to think, because it literally, like, that's the only way it makes sense. And the way that I can get myself to do things is comparing it to things that I do that aren't beneficial towards me, that I'm more willing to do because it seems like less work, yet it also results in me not being the better version of myself and affects my mental health and everything. It's habits, and those things do, whether you like it or not, make up who you are. Mind you, I'm telling y'all these things and I'm not saying it in a matter of fact I know way. I'm saying it in a, I'm also in the middle of learning and relearning these things that I've seemed to not have or needed to hear again as a reminder. I use these types of talks in these books and the things that I go through and reflecting on those as a way to learn for myself. So there I go, over explaining myself because I'm so scared. That's gonna change. As someone who also, even though I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do social media, it's no choice. I mean, at the end of the day, that was me trusting my intuition, but I didn't know that for a fact. I didn't know for a fact people were going to watch my videos or people cared. It's also something that I every day have to grasp onto. I have some days where it feels normal because it's been so long, and then I have other days where I'm almost having an identity crisis because I'm like, whoa, I am loved, and regardless of hate and whatever, there's one person out there outside of my family and friends that is rooting for me solely off of watching my videos and listening to me and trying to understand me, and that is, I'm trying to not get sappy right now. So beautiful. I hear opinions all day and long about being a content creator. I've loved it since before I was getting paid. I love it even when I'm getting hate. It's a huge part of my life, having a community and expressing myself throughout content, even if it's not a talk with me video, and like the way that I edit something or the music that I use. That was something really important for me to hear today, especially stepping into what we will talk about later, what I have been doing, which is rebranding myself. I haven't been doing a lot of that online, but I have been doing a lot of that offline, which is also why, which we will touch on later, because this is basically exactly what I'll be talking about, why I have not been posting as much on TikTok since I got back from LA. Some people think that it's me just lacking consistency, but it's very much intentional that I'm not posting as much. You cannot let other people, and I'm telling y'all this, I'm also telling myself this. I'm like, I'm looking in the camera at me. Actually, I'm like, the viewfinder's right here. You cannot let other people tell you you're wrong, in the way that you need to be so strong to not let other people determine who you are. Even if they've determined that for themselves, you know who you are. You know your heart. You know what goes on behind the scenes. You do not have to prove yourself to anyone. The best version of myself, of yourself, is so confident in who they are that they're willing to try new things. They're willing to fail. They're willing to get up 1,000 times if they need to, so that they can accomplish on the 1,001th time. It is such a beautiful characteristic and it's something that I admire in other people, which is also something that I am heavily, if not one of the biggest things that I am focusing on and focused on, is not letting other people tell me who the fuck I am. You are not your negative thoughts. You are not someone else's negative thoughts, especially. The power is in you to change and to flourish, not in other people. How you think is important. What you not only say, but what you think matters so much. I will end that there. I'm gonna film me doing my lips. I don't know which one I'm gonna go with yet. I'm kind of feeling Makeup Talk, which is this bottom one. I will see y'all when I'm ready. I just got back from running around town. I say running around town because it took me so long. It took me like an hour because Dallas traffic is turning into LA traffic. We are about to find out if Honey is a picky eater. He's been eating Imes wet food, which I have now heard is not the best. He's gonna try Weruva. He was eating that though because that is, I asked the adoption shelter I got him at what he was used to eating, and that was what it was. Oh, see, this is already way wetter than my other one. I also heard Fancy Feast is not good or the best, which is ironic because it's sold like everywhere. The first one I see sold anywhere. Oh, this is packed. Oh, you know what you're eating, huh? Are you excited? Yeah! He's so talkative, I love it. Oh, it really smells like a fish. I can see the fish. Here you go, boo-boo. Here you go. Do you like it? You like it, Papa? Okay. For my dinner, I have these chicken soup dumplings from Trader Joe's, and I just spread out this little like snack tray that I got. Crackers, cheese, salami. It's 5:30 p.m. I heard that it's best to eat 2 to 3 hours before you want to go to bed. If I'm wanting to go to bed at 10:30 every night, then the last thing that I eat should be around 7 p.m. I'm going to try that out. It's supposed to be 1, better for your digestion, and 2, for better sleep quality. I do eat pretty late most of the time, so it's just something to try. I got him a new cat tree today. I get to put that together, and his water fountain. And I got some oddball stuff that I'm gonna show y'all. So you do like these? Oh. My living space is all cleaned up, looking good. I didn't sweep and mop today. This is like the first day that I haven't done it in like 2 weeks, and I didn't do my laundry. My AC is so loud. But I did keep adding things to my list as I was going on with my day. I just kept adding more and more and more. So I kind of put myself in a position, and this is just for me to note because I do this all the time, that I don't have to get every single little thing done. Sorry, my AC is so loud. I literally like usually film without my AC on because I feel like it's so annoying, but it's gonna take a second for my apartment to cool down, and I have to sleep with it freezing cold because my comforter is so fluffy that otherwise I will overheat throughout the night and wake up, and it's just not fun. I'm trying to start using Grande Brow and Grande Lash even whenever I'm wearing DIY lash extensions. Some guy literally sold me this, like when I say sold me this, talked me into getting this at the mall, but I'm actually so glad he did. It's a Sicily eye contour mask. It feels so good and it's so hydrating for my under eyes. I have pretty normal skin, like not dry or combination, but obviously during the winter whenever it's a lot more cold and windy, my face does get dry. And I'm using this Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream for my moisturizer. I don't usually use this one, but I don't know where I put my other skincare. Good morning. I'm looking pretty rough this morning, I'm not gonna lie. I need to redo my lashes. I woke up a little bit later than I wanted because I had a scary ass nightmare last night. Like the type of nightmare where you wake up and you check your whole entire apartment. Like I'm talking behind the washing machine, and you gotta put on a little kid's TV show in order to go to bed. And I woke up at like 12, so I only got like 2 hours of sleep. I keep waking up in the middle of the night and I don't know why. Today, I don't feel like starting. It's because it's glute day. I don't know why. I love arm days, and when it comes to legs, they're not my favorite to do. I still go and do them. I just find myself procrastinating a little bit more whenever it comes down to getting them done and less excited. So I'm not gonna do them first thing this morning. As long as I get myself to go, I really don't care. I'm not weird about that. If I don't feel like waking up and going straight to the gym, I'm not gonna do it. Most days I do wake up and go straight to the gym. Today is not one of those days. I wanna have a day. Plus it's really cloudy. There you go. This is breakfast. I have a peach, avocado, sausage, and eggs. I am gonna make a cup of coffee because I feel like it. I'll show y'all what I do. TikTok didn't like this, but I low-key didn't make it the way that I always make it. Because I tried to do an iced latte instead of doing what I do with my regular everyday coffee. For the Nespresso Stormio, this is the creamer that I use. I actually like the sweet cream one, but this is all they had when I went to the store. And it's not that sweet. So even if I put a lot, it is not that sweet, y'all. My mom put me on this though. She used to use this whenever I was living at home, like my whole childhood. Don't judge. Some of the random stuff that I got this intense tanning gel. I've seen it all over TikTok. I wanted to try it last year, but I didn't really stick to the natural tanning last year. Then I got Maui Babe. I have used Maui Babe. I love Maui Babe. I got 2 just extra chargers because I literally use the same charging block and charger for everything. Y'all are sitting on these silicone mats for my heating tools on my vanity. Next item is a power strip. This is also for my vanity, just so that I have a place that, like, if I need to charge my phone or the heating tools or multiple heating tools, I can do that. My camera is about to die. This is for stretching at the gym. Fresh and new SD card. I finished unboxing all these. I'm gonna show y'all. I got a package from Blasters Club. I actually posted in some of their clothes that I just saw online and thought were cute, so I bought them. And then I tagged them. People were asking me where I got it from. I don't gatekeep. And they sent me some stuff. And I mean, honestly, smart for them. Free promo. They know I'm gonna tag them, so they sent me stuff. First, this is their new drop. Knit vest. This is so cute. We're about to have a few cloudy days, so I'm like definitely gonna bring this out. And then these shorts. I want to try it on, but I'm all sweaty and gross right now and I'm about to shower and now I'm in a rush for dinner. But these are so cute. And I'm not even thinking these with a sneaker. I'm thinking these with a maroon heel. And then they also dropped this leopard hoodie. Cheetah, I don't know. So cute. This is in a size large. Also gonna be something that I wear really soon. And then the matching bottoms. Their clothes are so fire. Bless them. Thank you. Just got out of the shower. I blow dried my hair. I'm gonna attempt, not that I have the time to, do my hair with my Dyson. I also got this instant tan stuff. I've had it for forever. I actually found a suitcase filled with stuff that I forgot to unpack from my LA apartment. It's literally been like 8 months and it's all these beauty products that I used to use that I love, including this. When I don't have a tan, it's 24-hour wear tan. I just wash it off before I go to bed if I wear it for a night out. But if I don't, if I wanna naturally tan and I don't wanna have self tan on or spray tan, instant tan for just that day. Duh. So I'm gonna do this really quick and then I'm going to attempt my Dyson. I have like an hour and 30 to get ready, so I need to get a move on it. It's a little crazy on my face, but it won't matter because I'm putting makeup on. I decided I'm gonna do my makeup first just to catch the vibe. And I'm probably gonna wear the leopard dress just because the place that we're going to is very neutral. I wanna give like today. Okay, little playlist.
Save your breath, don't even speak on me now.
Should I make a Moscow Mule? I probably should have blended out my bronzer before, but it's fine. Just need a cup. We're gonna do a shot of vodka. Nice ginger beer. Oh, ginger beer. Last but not least, some lime juice. I'm also gonna go ahead and give Honey his wet food. Oh, amazing. Let's see how he likes the albacore tuna. Oh, this is supposed to be for me. It looks like SpaghettiOs, but it's shrimp. Sorry if that's gross to you. I had to see it, so you had to see it too. This new wet food looks so gross, and it smells horrible. The last one had like actual fish in it. Come on, buddy. Here you go. This LYS, I thought it was Liss for the longest time, but apparently not. But this LYS bronzer does dry really fast, so this might have been a mistake to keep it on. Oh, I just love tan makeup. I'm gonna be using that stuff all the time now that I refound it.
These bitches always want something from me. It's way different every time it's me and you. But so she wanted to fuck, so I just single. I heard you fucking. I'ma drop down to be lame. She like, it's for the back and go, you can go.
Like what? So much volume. Why have I been withholding myself from the Dyson? Dare I say magic? I never wear updos like ever. But I do love how they look and I feel like it look really cute with this dress. So I'm attempting one. I have like 15 minutes and then I need to leave. Do I love it? No. I don't love how I look, and I don't know what it is, but I don't love it, but it's okay. I think it's the eyelashes. I do Baccarat Rouge, but I add a spray of YSL Libre. Literally a spray. Let's go to dinner.
Just hung up the phone at night. Could already tell that you come here home intoxicated.
We were gonna go out after, but I looked over to Lexi and I was like, what if we went home? Oh my gosh, my eyes are so red. I'm home. I'm doing a makeup wipe, don't judge. I like to put toner on the makeup wipe though. Let's take this bun out. I actually did end up liking the bun. I like how it looks in person, but it looks weird in some pictures. This video is already at an hour long, plus I'm editing footage from a month ago, so I decided to stop it here after the talk, after this segment of me editing the video. We're gonna get a little vulnerable really quick, but first I just wanted to say I tried my best to explain how I feel, and I will continue talking about it on my YouTube channel and showing y'all what I mean. It's been really hard for me to put how I feel into words, so I'm going in circles a little bit, and it's so much deeper than what I am saying, so please just bear with me. I'm trying my best. Let's chat about what's been going on with me, how I'm feeling, how that affects my content, and what my plan is moving forward. Social media, and I want to say social media, but really, since I'm mostly on TikTok or posting the most on TikTok, I see it the most on TikTok, has become so negative and so parasocial in both supporter and hater sense. Especially though, hater sense. And it's just very hypocritical and odd because so many haters call people who are nice and kind to other people online parasocial for addressing them by their name or complimenting them or leaving a nice comment, telling someone to have a good day or sticking up for them whenever they get bullied online. As someone who's put a lot of their life out there, makes people think that you're not human or forget that you're not a TV show character. And I've already touched into this part of it, so I won't. I mean, literally, I've probably talked about it in my last 7 YouTube videos because it is something that will forever affect me because I am human. And I've done so much reflecting since I got back from Coachella on the woman that I want to be. Just seeing how social media has been recently. See, this is why it was going to be hard for me to talk about this and why I've been putting it off to the end of the video, because I can't seem to grasp how I feel. Even though I know how I feel, it's hard to put it into words. Long story short, I do not want to do real-time vlogs anymore. And I also don't want to be so personal on social media anymore. When I explain to y'all later, once I have more of an idea and put together my boards and list goals and XYZ, y'all will have more of an understanding of what I want to be versus where I've been at and what I've been doing. And they're very, very different. Randomly, when I got back from LA, I was really inspired, not necessarily just content-wise, but really inspired to be a better version of myself after Coachella, after LA, even though I had so much fun. Coming back was also a huge realization for me as to, I actually don't want to stay in the spot that I'm at right now. I actually want to be a whole new person. And I just woke up one morning whenever I got back and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it because I'm not gonna hold myself back just because I'm scared that other people aren't gonna like a version of myself that is happier and a version of myself that is more at peace in real-time vlogs. With that being said, that doesn't mean I'm never gonna do real-time vlogs ever again. If I do something special and fun and I feel like it and it's exciting for me, then yeah, I will. If I go on vacation and I wanna do real-time vlogs, or if I go to an event, yes, of course, that is really fun for me. It is not fun anymore at all to real-time vlog my daily life and to let people that in. It has created an environment that I don't love and it's my fault. I just got so into it. The videos were doing so well, got to my head, and I felt like I needed to be perfect. I needed to do these real-time vlogs because they were easy. People loved them. But after a while, I started to realize, especially when I got back, that just because it's easy doesn't mean it's the right thing for me to do. Just because it gets views doesn't mean it's the right thing for me to do. The second that I stop having fun with it, I'm done. That is how I feel. I am setting that boundary with myself because I've also unintentionally hurt myself by putting myself in a bubble and thinking that I have to stay in that bubble feels rewarding, and I feel inspired by myself when I make more edited videos and I'm not sharing every detail of my life. The woman that I want to be doesn't have to show her whole life to be loved, if that makes sense. And I feel like I've felt that way for a really long time, that if I don't show every aspect of my life, if I don't show everything that I'm doing, everything that I'm eating, everything that I'm thinking, that I'm not going to be loved online online, and it's created a really negative space in my mind that I have to have validation from other people to be loved, and I can't just feel that on my own, and I don't want anything to do with that anymore. I don't want to feel that way anymore, and the only way to do that is to not explaining every single thing that I do and every single thing that I say. Real-time vlogs have created an environment for me where I don't have room to learn and grow and experiment and try and be 22, which is how old I am, live life beyond a camera. And when I reflect on the relationship I have with myself, the relationship I have with other people, new friendships that I want to create, a future relationship that I'm gonna have, I think about how public and how private I want it to be. And I recognize that where I'm at is not where I want to be forever. And I'm ready for the change and I'm accepting the change, but I want more substance in what I do. And I'm the only one that can change that. And it starts with my content, and it starts with how I carry myself, and it starts with experimenting and having fun and not putting myself in a box, and recognizing that if I enjoy it, it's gonna work out. When you're having fun with content creating, that's when it does best. It's like my number one advice towards anyone who's pursuing content creating. I want to focus more on healthy separation while also showing my life, just not in such a personal way. I really hope someone's understanding me. Now that I've given that talk and I've gotten that elephant in the room out of the way. All right, and with that being said, this is where I'm going to end off the video. Thank y'all so much for watching today's YouTube video. It was a month of my life, a little bit in LA, a little bit in Dallas. It was so much random footage. I tried to put it together the best that I can. I'm excited to move forward and film different content. I've been sitting on this video for damn near a month as well, which makes sense with what I was just talking about, because I was trying to really focus on living in the moment too, and figuring out my content and what I want to show and where I'm headed and the direction I want to go in and all that. Anyways, thank y'all so much for watching today's YouTube video. I'm so excited for what's ahead for us and to be able to show y'all that. And I'm so thankful for each and every one of y'all that watch my videos, that support me, that hear me out and let me be vulnerable. So much more than I can even express in words. And yeah, I'll see y'all in my next YouTube video.